So I know you can't see very well, but over my left shoulder is the new Hyundai Genesis, the new top-of-the-line Hyundai. And Hyundai is definitely taking aim at the German competitors, both BMW, Audi, and Mercedes. Now, coming up next on the Fast Lane car, everything you ever wanted to know, well, almost everything, about the new Hyundai Genesis.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the all-new Hyundai Genesis. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Chief Designer of Hyundai Design North America, Christopher Chapman.
Thank you. Well, here it is, the first realization of Hyundai's new design direction we previewed at last year's HCD 14 unveiling here in Detroit. Fluidic Sculpture 2.0. It's a design language that's sophisticated and adaptable, and it's beautifully executed here in the all-new Genesis. Now, the original fluidic sculpture concept began with the current Sonata, and you can see it across our entire lineup. And the purpose of that revolutionary concept was to grab the attention of style-conscious customers who had little or no familiarity with the Hyundai brand. And that it did. With flowing lines and dynamic forms, fluidic sculpture instantly gave Hyundai a unique look and a progressive identity, one that captivated our growing fan base around the globe. Now, with the introduction of Fluidic Sculpture 2.0 in the all-new Genesis, our groundbreaking design language has evolved in a more refined direction. Now, as you'll hear in more detail in a moment, the 2015 Genesis is an extraordinary work of engineering. And our designers have capitalized on that, taking bold strides to create a shape that emphasizes the vehicle's strength, precision, and refinement. It's an original design with a character all its own, defined by voluminous body sections, clean lines, and well-balanced proportions. It's confident and elegant, with nothing forced about it. Our new hexagonal grille stands up proudly in front, giving Genesis a commanding presence. It accents the long hood and the powerful engine underneath. The lines of the all-new Genesis are simpler, bolder, and more precise, like this sharp crease that accents the low-slung proportions. And to share some of the highlights, I'd like you to please welcome the Vice President of Product and Corporate Planning, Mr. Mike O'Brien.
Thanks, Chris. As Dave mentioned, the first generation Genesis was another important proof point of our standing as a world-class manufacturer. It changed perceptions of the brand and set the foundation for our incredible growth in the US market. For our next Genesis, we set out to make yet another leap forward to the brand by building a vehicle capable of going head-to-head with the world's most respected luxury sedans in every aspect. Our goal was for the new Genesis to create the strongest and safest body structure in the class, providing both exceptional dynamics and unprecedented occupant protection. So we began with a clean slate, creating an all-new platform and body structure solely for the Genesis that is composed of more than 50% advanced high-strength steel. High-pressure die-cast aluminum shock towers, hot-stamped and laser-welded side members, and a diamond-shaped strut bar create an incredibly stiff structure that maximizes crash performance and steering responsiveness while minimizing noise and vibration. In fact, every element of the body and chassis was optimized for stiffness, crash performance, and weight, with not a single part carrying over from the previous chassis. As a result, the new Genesis has 16% greater torsional rigidity and 40% greater bending rigidity than its predecessor, with each of these besting the current BMW 5 Series. And although we have to wait for the results, the Genesis was designed to achieve the highest crash rating of any rear-wheel drive vehicle currently on the market today. To leverage this incredible foundation, we developed an all-new suspension, steering, and braking systems focused on striking that ideal balance of control, confidence, and comfort. 5-link front and rear suspension provides optimized geometry and stiffness to ensure maximum grip. Monoblock calipers with integrated cooling ducts handle stopping duty, while a new rack-mounted power steering system provides exceptional feel and precision. The chassis was developed with an international team of Hyundai steering and suspension experts on roads around the world, from Angeles Crest Highway to the Nuremberg Ring to the Korean National Grand Prix circuit. Along the way, we consulted with renowned dynamics consultants like Lotus Engineering to validate our performance relative to world-class standards, as well as meeting customer expectations. To give drivers better handling under different road conditions, Genesis also features the new H-Track all-wheel drive system. H-Track uses an electronic center coupling with an active torque control. What makes it unique is its multi-mode feature. H-Track offers the all-weather benefits of conventional all-wheel drive and the fun-to-drive character of performance-oriented all-wheel drive systems. And it does it all at the push of a button. In normal mode, H-Track optimizes torque for maximum traction regardless of road conditions. In the sport mode, H-Track can transfer as much as 90% of the torque to the rear wheels for a more fun-to-drive experience on dry pavement. When cruising, H-Track automatically enters fuel economy mode, transferring all of the torque to the rear axle, reducing drag and driveline noise. No other all-wheel drive system in its class offers the versatility of H-Track. Of course, with all the changes to the body and chassis, we couldn't leave the powertrains alone. The award-winning Tau 5-liter V8 and standard Lambda 3.8-liter V8 were re-engineered with a new induction and exhaust system. We bumped the Tau's compression from 11.5 to 11.8 to 1 compression ratio and revised Lambda's cylinder block and accessory drives. The result, both engines now have improved low-end response along with better efficiency and NVH. The engines are linked to an 8-speed Shiftronic transmission with improved gear change speed, sport mode mapping, and paddle shifters as standard equipment. We've also made great strides in the area of active driver safety, where the new Genesis introduces some important segment firsts. They're all part of a suite of technologies we call sensory surround safety. To protect both you and your passengers and the cars around you, Genesis has a new automatic emergency braking system that uses both cameras and radar sensors. In fog, rain, other extreme conditions like that, it can see what's happening up ahead and alert you of danger. If a crash is imminent and the driver does not react, the system brakes automatically. This technology is already proven to save lives. Genesis also offers an important advance over most blind spot detection systems. Ours detects not only nearby vehicles, but also vehicles farther back that are traveling at high speed. Best of all, that information appears on our heads-up display so drivers can keep their eyes focused on the road. That's a segment first we're proud to offer. We've also added a new lane keep assist function, which supplies slight corrective steering to keep the Genesis from inadvertently drifting out of its lane. The system works in conjunction with our lane departure warning system, which now provides a haptic vibration warning to the steering wheel. In a nutshell, sensory surround safety offers an impressive array of active safety measures designed to protect you, your passengers, and the drivers around you. To support driver alertness, we also developed the industry's first in-cabin CO2 sensor that automatically lets fresh air in when CO2 levels climb to too high of a level. Along with advanced safety features, the all-new Genesis delivers convenience features like thoughtful execution. Take our smart trunk that pops open for you when you stand near the rear bumper with your key for more than 3 seconds. Great for when your hands are full. Now, I hope Chris doesn't mind stealing some of his thunder about the gorgeous design of the interior. You really need to spend some time in the car to fully appreciate it. There's genuine wood in 3 different finishes, genuine aluminum, surfaces abound, and genuine craftsmanship throughout, further proof of our progressive design and our attention to detail. The new Genesis has an amazing new multimedia navigation system at the center of it all. It incorporates Hyundai's 2nd-generation BlueLink, just last week recognized as the best car tech at the Consumer Electronics Show. In addition to Google Search, BlueLink and the Genesis Intelligent Assist app with Google Glass allows you to remotely start and turn off your car, lock and unlock your doors, and preheat or pre-cool the seats and the interior with a browser, Android, or iOS smartphone. This infotainment powerhouse also integrates a variety of popular music platforms like HD Radio and Pandora, displaying them on a high-definition screen and feeding them through the best automotive sound system you can buy, the 900-watt discrete Logic 7 surround system by Lexicon, the company that just recently won a technical Grammy Award for its innovation and excellence in product design. I could go on for another hour about the all-new Genesis. It's that impressive. But let me just sum it up for you in a couple of sentences. The 2015 Genesis offers world-class design, leading-edge technology, outstanding performance, advanced safety and driver amenities, and frankly, we can't wait to hear what you think about it. Now here's Dave to wrap it up.
From the front, at least, I see a little bit of Aston Martin, maybe a little bit of Ford Fusion. The back definitely looks like a Lexus IS 350, but as a whole, it's an altogether different car. As always, this is Roman reporting for the Fastlane Car. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Ciao.
You've seen it here on the Fastlane Car.